Okay, so today we are going to begin with non-finite verbs, right? So anybody, what is a non-finite verb? Anyone? Okay, thank you. So in my previous video, which I uploaded just last evening, I have already explained that how do we define a transitive verb, what is an intransitive verb, what is a transitive verb with incomplete predication, verbs with incomplete predication, right? I do hope that you, if you have not yet seen the video, kindly go watch and then only you'll be able to attend the exercises. The exercises are 10 plus in number. If you don't listen to the video, expect that the half yearly paper will be of very good level. And then you cannot play this game that, ma'am, I could not see the video, I could not ask the questions, I could not ask my doubts in time. Because time is very little. 15th September is the last date to finish up the syllabus. And mine is still lagging behind. So without your support, it is in vain. If I am uploading something, that video is of 30 minutes. Go watch it. Right? Till now, the views are only 26 views. And if you look at the strength of 7ABC, huge. I think I have said what I want to see. What I want to say. Now let's begin with the non-finite verbs. So it says, I go to school every day. Here, I is a singular subject, go is a singular verb, right? As you know, I can take both the forms of the verb. Right? So I can use both the forms of the verb. I am a girl and I have a pen. Hope this is understood to you. So I is a singular verb and here it has taken the verb which is also singular in sense. Secondly, he goes to school every day. He is a third person singular pronoun. Now what the action is going on? Somebody is going to school every day. They go to school every day. So plural subject, plural verb, singular subject, singular verb. So can you see the form of the verb? What is the verb over here? Go. Go changes to goes. Go will change to went. Go will again change to gone. Is it changing its forms? So a verb that changes its form is what kind of a verb? Finite verb. Right? A finite verb works with the subject. A finite verb works with the subject of a sentence to give a sense of completeness. Therefore, it is often the main verb in a sentence. So, a verb which is agreeing with the subject in number, person, tenses are finite verb, which is changing its form. Now, a verb that changes according to the time of action, present, past, future, the number of people doing the action, singular, plural, and the person, first, second, third person pronouns, doing the action is called a finite verb. Now then, what are non-finite verbs? Non-finite verbs are verbs which do not change their forms according to the tense, that is, all the tenses, past, present, future, or the number of people doing the action. How many people in the sentence are doing the action? Who does an action before that? Subject? Karta? This much is clear? Okay. Okay. Now the sentences are, I like painting, she likes painting, he liked painting. Like, likes, liked. He likes painting, they like painting, she will like painting. Now the highlighted portion is painting. Painting. Is it changing its form? Painting? The form remains same. In the above sentences, the verb painting does not change according to the time of action, whether it is a past tense, present or future. The number of people doing the action, he, she, they or singular, they also remain, they are changing as well. है ना, यहाँ पे I है, यहाँ पे she, then he, they, she. So such verbs are called non-finite verbs. The verb like changes because it's a finite verb. How many are still having doubt? Anybody? All are understood, clear? Who is this? Who is this? Name, class, section, please. Please explain again. Who is this? Fatafat, be quick, else I will not be changing my mind. किसने पूछा भाई? किसे डाउट है? क्यों आपने लेट ज्वाइन किया रुद्र? आपको कहां पे डाउट है? बी प्रिसाइज. अभी तो हमने एक पेज भी नहीं कवर किया. So highlight in which line, from which line you have trouble. Very good. So finite verb. Who has understood the concept of finite verb in this class? Rudy, Vivek. Vivek, come here. So Vivek is going to say an example. You say two examples. Okay. Prefer a verb that is changing its form. Right? And then you say the definition. Understood?
Notice, see notice is and uh, see like cooking, and they cooks. In this, cooking is a finite verb because it is changing its form. They cook is changing. Cook is changing according to the sentence and the subject. Finite verbs are the verbs which changes their form according to the tense, and the subject, and about according to the tense. Thank
Anybody is having any doubt from this class? Rudra, is it clear? Should I move ahead? Nice. Take the first exercise. Take the first exercise. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Those who are having grammar books, take 2 minutes of time and you may solve. Those who do not have the grammar books can look straight on the screen. Write down your answers. Iram, write down your answers. All must be solving. All right. So the first sentence says, he will resolve the issue. Read the following sentences and pick out the finite verbs and non-finite verbs. First two examples. He will resolve the issue. Okay. So here, if you pay attention, will resolve. Okay. Which tense? Simple future. Okay. So the tense is simple future. And the verb here is resolve. But if you need to underline it, pick out the finite and non-finite verb. Yes. So what should be the answer? Anybody from who are attending the class online. Issue verb है क्या? Check out the dictionary. अभी बेटा सिर्फ वर्ब्स की बात हो रही है, आपको वर्ब को आइडेंटिफाई करना है, ठीक है, ऑब्जेक्ट्स को नहीं. ओके, दैट्स द आंसर. You shall underline, listen to me. You shall underline will resolve and put a dash and write finite verb. Clear है सबको? Okay. Now the swimmer set a new record. Is the sentence clear? Okay. So set is what kind of verb? Finite or non-finite? Set, non-finite verb. Set, set, set. Set will remain non-finite verb. ठीक है? Third का क्या होगा? What will be the answer of third? Where are you, the number of people? I am on third part. The lady was pleased with her work. Was pleased is the verb. Finite or non-finite? Incorrect answer. Finite verb. If you keep saying like this in a big chunk, in a big group, then I need to do something with your mic features. So don't force me for that. The mice played when the cat was away. The mice played when the cat was away. So here, played again will become no. It has two verbs, was and played. See, here played shall be non-finite. Okay, and was should be finite. Is, was, were, right? So was should be finite. And played should be non-finite. Are you taking a note of all these answers? Those who are online? Yes. Next is the waiters were serving food to the guests. All right, now listen. So the waiters were serving should be finite verb. Okay? Now, listen, if I'll be spending this much of time on a single exercise, then my infinitive topic shall remain incomplete. So I think you people have understood how you need to identify a finite and a non-finite. Huh? whatever sentence will be there in the question paper, you have to use your application of the learned concept, that what is the definition, what is the function of a finite verb. नॉन फाइनाइट किसे कहते हैं, कब वो नॉन फाइनाइट होगा, फाइनाइट क्यों फाइनाइट होता है, नॉन फाइनाइट क्यों नॉन फाइनाइट होता है, ये डिस्टिंक्शन क्लियर है सबको? Okay, nice. Now move to the next highlight, that is kinds of non-finite verbs, gerunds, infinitives, participles. Okay, so as I told in the beginning, children, that for this term examination, first term examination, which will be covering your first 6 months, we will be keeping it till infinitives only. Okay, else my clauses and phrases will not be going in your head, because there will be so many topics then. So I am keeping it to such a practical level that you can also understand, rehearse, drill, practice, and can take the questions in the half yearlies. If I keep all the syllabus, then you will be in a muddle situation. Agree or not? Okay, so the first type is that is your non-finite verbs, right? And it says that there are three kinds: gerund, infinitives, participles. Gerund are writing, painting, reading, right? Writing, painting, reading. Participle, writing, painting, reading, which is present, written, painted, read. Past participle. And infinitives, to write, when to is added to the first form of the verb, to walk, to go, to play, to eat, to beat. Infinitive. Understood? So the gerund and the present, the gerund and the present, okay? Participle have ing, ing form, but their functions are different from each other. Okay, it simply says that they look similar, but actually their functions are different. Whose function I'm talking about? Gerund and present participle. Clear? Okay. Yes. Yes. Now come to this. Have a look. Infinitive is to plus verb. Verb means verb base form. What is base form? Verb first form. Go, went, go. ठीक है, walk, walked, walked, ठीक है, sing, sang, sung, right? So these are the first form, is also called as base form. Never get confused, ठीक है? Okay. Now gerund is ing form of the verb that functions partly as a verb and partly as a noun. Now you need to identify wherever this gerund, this ing, wherever you see an ing word, you need to find out if it is working as a verb or if it is working as a noun, right? It serves two functions. Who? Gerund. Clear? Whenever you study in a isolation mode at your home in some corner, question yourself like this only: what are the two functions, who serves it? Okay, what are those two functions? One is acting as a noun and another is acting as a verb. Who does these two functions? So gerund. What is a gerund? Non-finite verb. Clear? This way then info will get inside your head. Now 5 minutes to go for this period. All right. So participle. Now when we come to participle, participle also says ing form of the verb that functions partly as a verb and then partly as an adjective. We shall see when I'll be covering this portion of the non-finite verb. Am I clear? These many three kinds of non-finite is clear? Those who are online? Okay. All right. Whatever I can finish, listen, whatever I can finish now, the video will be shared in the group. Say if the period gets over, I have another period with you. Do I have? Okay, with 7th B, I have third period today, but unfortunately there are only, there are children which are not much in number, so only one section is running. So A timetable will be followed. So I requested Utkarsh sir to give me first period because now back to back I have periods in 8th, right? So whatever I can finish in this period, the video is already going to be shared. Whatever is left, I may prepare a video. You do listen to it and then try to solve the exercise. Whatever doubt, leave on my personal of WhatsApp, ma'am, page number, question number A, B, C. Ma'am, it's not clear. Do not leave questions like, ma'am, teach me non-finite verb, ma'am. Nothing is clear. All right. Those who are online, yes. Chalo. So the next part is infinitive. The infinitive is referred to as the to verb. They are formed by adding to plus verb form. That is to come, to go, to learn. An infinitive is a non-finite verb preceded by to. Preceded. What do you mean by preceded? Somebody is preceding the first form. Preceding means that thing is acting ahead, coming before. So to is coming before discuss. To is coming before paint. So preceded यानी जो पहले आ रहा है. Okay. Next is yeah, there are some examples. She came here to discuss the lesson. You have come here to study, right? He wanted to paint her portrait. She can discuss the lesson now. She made him paint her portrait. Now here, the infinitive is there, but to is absent. So there are some infinitives which are used without to. They are called as bare infinitives. What do we call them? Bare. ठीक है? So here, discuss has been used as bare infinitive without to. लिखा है the infinitive without to. So children, you must know how to use the book in the right way. Knowledge is there on the book. How do you process the information? आप किस तरीके से रीडिंग कर रहे हैं, इन्फो कैसे ले रहे हैं, वो आधी प्रॉब्लम आपकी ऐसे सॉल्व कर देगा. ठीक है? So I'm keeping it till here, children. You are expected, encouraged to self-read the left out part of the infinitive and can take the exercises as well. But I'll be preparing a video on it and will be sharing. You do watch it. Thank you.